Hello, and welcome to my channel. Today I thought that I would just do a little makeup video where I kind of go over some of the products that I've been using lately. And today I'll be talking about eyeshadows. I like to collect makeup. It's fun for me. So if I did a makeup collection, it would probably take all day. So instead, I'll just kind of go over little bits at a time. And I'll start with some of the palettes that I've been using lately. First one is by Decay, and it's called the Naked 3 palette, and it's the 3rd edition of their Naked palettes. And this one features rosy tones, pink and mauve tones. Go ahead and open it here. I've been really enjoying using this palette lately. I really think that the rosy tones in it bring out the green parts of my eyes, so I've been enjoying that. Well, if you'd like, I'll swatch it for you so you can see the colors. I really like this sparkly pink color. There you go. This particular shade works well in the crease. I also really like this color. these colors are very shimmery and sparkly, but that's generally what Urban Decay does with their shadows. I don't mind it. I really like this dark gray color at the end here. I use it a lot. It's a little dry, but I like the tone of it. And this very last one. Let me see. There we go. There we go. So, I really like this palette. Set this one over here, and I'll wipe off these swatches. I have some tissues in a bag here, and I also have some makeup removing spray over here. And I will spray and then I'll get out a wipe and clean off the swatches. There we go. A little bit more over there. I have a towel here, just to make sure it's all dry. The next palette that I have is a really good one. This one is by a brand called Wet and Wild. And it's called their Comfort Zone palette. And it's really beautiful. And this one is very affordable, but the eyeshadows in it perform really, really well. I actually wear this one quite often. colors here. Very beautiful. In my pirate roleplay video, I wore this color all over the lid and underneath with nothing else, and it was very pretty. So I wear this palette a lot, actually. I'll go ahead and do some swatches for you. This color right here is my least favorite color in the palette, and I never wear it because for some reason it stains my eyelids. So, but I'll go ahead and swatch it for you. It's a pretty color actually, but I really like this color. Very smooth, and I like to wear it in the crease because it's not too dark. Here we go. I really like this color. It's like a pink gold. And this cream color. Let me wipe off my fingertips. Okay. Now I can start swatching the other side for you. And I'll start with this one. It's really, really beautiful duochrome. It's got, I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of the color of a jewel beetle, where it's got brown in it, but when it hits the light, it turns blue. Really pretty. Then there's this color, which is another one that's not my favorite one of the palette, but it's still pretty. This green one I wear a lot. I really like it. It's very smooth and blendable and easy to work with. Let me see. This color up here I really like as well. It's like a sort of pewter color. Really pigmented, smooth. There we go. And there's that palette. I really like this one, I think. If you're like me and you like to collect makeup, that you should own this palette. It's $4.99 to purchase, and it performs as if it were much more expensive. So I really like this one. Okay. and I will spray it. And then get out a tissue and wipe it off. There we go. Seems I need a bit more. You can see that the color I was telling you about that stains my skin has already stained it a little bit. And none of the others in the palette do that, so I don't know. I love the palette, but I just don't use that color. Let me just make sure everything's dry. Okay. And the third palette that I have is definitely one of my favorite palettes. I was lucky to get it while it was on sale for half off. And it's probably my most used palette. I'll go ahead and get it for you. It's by a brand called Stila, and it's the In the Light palette, and this is one of the few palettes that you just can't go wrong with. No matter what I do with this palette, I always end up liking the way it looks, which doesn't always happen with other palettes, but this one it does. I like the packaging too. It's got little stars. Very pretty. You can see the colors here are all neutral colors. Really pretty, just everyday colors. And when you buy the palette, it comes with an eyeliner. And the eyeliner is okay, but the eyeshadows are better in my opinion. So these eyeshadows are very smooth and easy to use. So My two favorite colors in the palette are this really pretty color right here and this one up here. This one is called Kitten and this one is called Night Sky. And I like to use them together, these two colors. I'll go ahead and swatch some for you. That color is almost the same as my skin, so you can hardly see it, but it's there. And here's Kitten. Very pigmented. You don't need much of this. Not sure if you can see that. There we go. It's very bright. Reflective. I like to wear this color in the crease. It's matte. There we go. This color is really pretty too. It's like a copper color. And here's this matte brown. And here's this color, which I also really like. I like all these colors actually. Here's this one. This one is a little dry, so it's hard to swatch, but there's the color. Sorry, there we go. And there's that one. Here's my favorite color in it. When you put it on the lid or swatch it, it's not as blue as it is in the palette, which I like. Very pigmented, matte black. There we go. Trying to get a good representation of the color. There we go. Really like this palette. If you ever see it on sale for half price, it's worth getting. It's very pretty and easy to use. So now, once again, I will wipe off the swatches, and then I will show you the single eyeshadows that I've been wearing a lot lately. Let me go ahead and get out the tissue. Those eyeshadows are really creamy, so they wiped away really easy. But when you have them on the lid all day, they last. Of course, I use a primer too, so. Alright. Next, I'm going to show you the single eyeshadows that I've been wearing a lot. I'll start with a really good one. This is a L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow, and this is in the color Amber Rush, and it's a really pretty rose gold shade, and this eyeshadow is very pigmented. You only need a tiny bit. This is one of the few that I prefer to apply with my fingers instead of a brush. You can see how pigmented it is with one swipe. Get that much color. Really pretty, shimmery rose gold. This shade would look good on everybody, I think. I really like these shadows. Next, I have eyeshadow, and this is in the color Callisto, as you can see here. These eyeshadows are very expensive, but if you're a collector like myself, then you don't mind a really pretty silver shade, and it's got a lot of undertones of pink and a little bit of purpley undertones. Really, really good shade. Very creamy and easy to apply as well. And when you apply these shadows wet, they are very intense. Yeah, I usually just apply them dry. There are some little tiny sparkles in it, which I love. If you haven't noticed, I like sparkles. So, really like this shade. Alright. The next shade I have is one that I wear a lot because it works really well in the crease with just about any eye color. Eyeshadow color, I mean. And it's really smooth and blendable, and I like it a lot. It's by a brand called Milani. I hope I'm saying that right, because I'm not sure if I am. But the color is called Bella Cafe. And this, for my skin tone, works really well in the crease with just about any look. It's just a good one to have. It's very smooth and it's just a good quality eyeshadow. There we go. This is almost a matte shade. There's no shimmer or sparkle in it, which is nice to have in the crease when you're wearing very sparkly colors on the lid. So, the next color I have are two different ones, and they are both by Decay, and these are called their Moon Dust eyeshadows. And the reason they're called that is because they are very sparkly. And probably seen in a lot of my videos. And it's called Glitter Rock. And it's a mauve pink shade with purple undertones. And a very pretty glitter. I love this one. This one also looks really pretty when applied wet. I'll go ahead and swatch it right over here. These don't swatch as good as they go on the lid. So I'll just show you my finger. There we go. Get a little more. Because it's a glitter shade, it works best with an eyelid primer or some sort of sticky base. And these look good over something like that. This next one I usually don't wear all over the lid, but I'll wear it applied wet as a liquid eyeliner of sorts. This one is called Zodiac. And I like it as an eyeliner. It's a very pretty emerald green, and it's got different colored sparkles in it. And I'll just take an eyeliner brush, dip it in some water, and then apply this across my upper lash line as if it were an eyeliner. Very pretty. Really like this color. I heard that Decay has come out with some new moon dust eyeshadows. And since my birthday is in a couple weeks, I will probably get a couple of them for my birthday. I hope anyway. So, there's that color. Now I have one more color to show you. And it's another one that I wear almost exclusively in the crease. It just looks really flattering in the crease because it's got no shimmer or sparkle. And that is This is in the color Vintage Plum. And it's matte. I like to wear this one in the crease with sparkly pink or purple or silver on the lid. And it's not the easiest eyeshadow to blend, but I use my finger, which warms up the product, and once you put it on, it doesn't come off until you wash it off. It's very long wearing. So, see the color there. There we go. Really like it. It's a very dusty, soft purple with gray mixed in, which I like. So, there's that one. Now I'm going to wipe off these swatches. You can see the two that are hard to wipe off, especially the Maybelline Color Tattoo. I'll probably have to use coconut oil or something to get that off, because I put on a heavy swatch of